All right. This video is going to be mainly about mindset and just the mindset you need to have that I feel like to be able to do anything in this world. Just for starters, my opinion on this world, I feel like this world's it's what you make it, right? And I know that's what everyone says, but I feel like it truly is what you make it. Like I can find 1,000 things that make this world a shitty place, that make this world a hellscape. I can go black pill. I can go full black pill if you want me to, but I'm not gonna do that because it's about mentality and how you talk about yourself in the situation that you're in. I feel like that's what a lot of people do wrong with all the people that I met in my life is they talk negatively about themselves and the world around them. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, not everything's perfect, not everything's white picket fences and dreams and rainbows, but you're alive. Your heart's beating. I would assume you have all your limbs and you're perfectly functional and you do have some kind of place to stay. I mean, you have something. You're alive on this earth. When your daddy nutted in your mom, there was like a 1 in a million plus chance for you to be here, and somehow your ass made it. So I see it as you're here for a reason, and that's kind of what locks me in a sense, to know that I'm here for a reason and I'm here for a purpose. Whether that purpose is YouTube, fucking construction, I don't know, I'm an astronaut, whatever that is for you or me, we're here for a reason. And it's very easy to give up in this world, especially with, the internet and how quickly things spread and how quickly narrative shifts and how quickly things can just go so bad. But I need you to know that even though the world looks like shit, it's not all over yet. We're not in World War VII fighting the Axis powers from Mars. We're not all dead or anything like that. Oh, I burped. But I honestly think that as a society, we can get kind of shitty, and that shittiness can affect all of us. That's why I honestly am locking in right now to kind of really work on my craft and to hone it. And I think you should lock into. I think you should like lock in, get to work on whatever you're working on. Whether for me it's YouTube, whether for you, whatever it is, you gotta lock in because you're not gonna live forever. Bleak thing is you could die tomorrow. And I would honestly not be happy with myself if I were to die tomorrow. If I were on my deathbed and the doctor said, hey man, I can't do anything for you. You got about 6 hours to live. I'd be pissed because I'm not fulfilled yet. And I know a lot of you out there are not fulfilled. And I want all you to be fulfilled. I want all you to be able to die and be happy with life. A lot of people aren't going to be like that. And I don't know how many people this video is going to reach. It could reach 2 people. It could reach 3. It could reach 3,000, 3 million. Who knows how many people it could reach? But at least 1 to 2 to 4 to 5 people, whoever it reaches, at least I know that those people watched the video and were able to get some kind of help. And, people also ask me, like, how do I lock in? It's like, how do I do that to myself? And the first thing I would say is to cut out distractions. You are the people that you make. What's the fucking saying? You are the people that you make yourself up to be. I don't know this off the top of my head. I don't have a script for this, by the way. I'm just going off the cuff. So I don't know the quote, but I hope you know what quote I'm trying to say. Basically, you are who your friends are, and if all your friends are, I don't know, playing video games, going to clubs, doing nothing with themselves, then you're probably going to be the same way. And you have to be able to look outside of that box and ask yourself, is this the life I want to live? And if it's the life you want to live, if it's the life that you want to just live, if you want to live your life playing video games all day, doing nothing with yourself, getting a mid-range job, being a wagey your whole fucking life, then you know what? I'm not mad at that because everyone's life is different. Everyone wants to live the way they want to live, but you clicked on this video for a reason. I doubt you clicked on this video because you're happy and you're successful at your minimum wage job and living your life. You clicked on this video because you want to get some insight on mentality. And you have to separate yourself from those people. I'm not saying completely cut them off. Like say, fuck you, I'm going to go do my own thing and then leave. No, don't do that. But just separate yourself. Let them know, hey, right now I got to work on myself. And that means I won't be in the Discord call, or I won't be going to the clubs with you guys that much. I won't be in the group chats or the phone calls. That's just something that you have to learn to do. And separating yourself from the groups of people that do that kind of shit that you don't like, or shit that you're not supposed to be doing, you're supposed to be locking in, it makes life a lot easier because it cuts out those distractions. And this also kind of ties in with actually going in and trying to find people that are like-minded like you, because that will motivate you even more to do what you want to do. And just this constant, being by yourself, it works, but I feel like humans, we are social creatures. We love being around people. As much as you like to say you're an introvert, most people, I would think, are introverts to an extent, but the being alone by yourself all the time will get old eventually, and you're going to want some social interaction. And why not surround yourself with people like-minded like you? And I feel like right now in this day and age, it's the easiest to find people that are like-minded like you. Subreddits and Discords dedicated to the stuff that you want to know or want to learn, and you'll find and make friends there. And it makes life a lot easier when you have someone that wants to do what you want to do. Another thing I'd like to say is accountability. You got to be accountable, because at the end of the day, you can separate yourself from your friends, but at the end of the day, if you don't do it, you're not going to succeed in whatever it is. It's just for me with YouTube, I could tell myself all day I'm going to upload a video. I could tell myself all day that I'm going to make a video, but if I don't do that, it's never going to happen. And one of the first steps to YouTube, and like I said, I'm talking about YouTube because this is something that I know, something that I'm familiar with. I don't know if anything else, like being a lawyer or doctor, but I assume it's the same thing, being accountable and trying and actually going for it. It might suck the first time. Like if there are a bunch of videos that I have privated that are horrible. And even for me, I don't want to watch that, but I made them and I uploaded them. Did they get views? No, but I did attempt to make it, upload them, and I learn every single time. My quality of videos has increased. You guys only see I think I have 5 on my channel right now, but I have at least maybe 10 that are 10 in total. So I have an extra 5 that are privated. And if I look back at those videos compared to now, my videos now still need a ton of work, but I can say that I have evolved and I have definitely gotten better at it. And that's with locking in and having that mindset. And over time and time, I can create better videos for you guys so we can then both be happy with what we see on the screen. Not saying I'm not happy, but I would be more happy knowing that I've taken time to perfect my craft. And that's what you have to do. You have to lock in and be accountable to perfect your craft. Finally, the last thing I want to speak about is results, because this is the reason why we do everything, right? We do everything because of results. And I don't think that we should worry about results. I don't think that results should really encapsulate our thought process, because when you think about the external, I feel like your life then revolves around the external, and you cannot control the external. I could upload so many videos and get 2 views a piece. That shit will be demoralizing. It would. But if I sit here and I view my value coming from the views and the subscribers, then yeah, it's going to get depressing after a while. But if I view my value through the lens of my videos and how I see them to evolve and what comes internally, because I can control the quality of my videos. I can control the video, the audio. I can control everything about that, but I can't control whether YouTube the algorithm wants to push my shit up or not. And this is another thing when I'm talking about a mindset and locking in. You have to be able to push harder. It's like going in the gym. You go in the gym, that first week or two, you're not really going to see anything. That third week, you're probably not going to see anything. maybe that first month and a half, you'll probably see some stuff. But if you want to see actual life-changing results, you're going to have to be in there for a couple months, grinding, not giving a fuck, doing the same thing over and over and over again. You have to be comfortable with just doing it. And the results will come. It will get better because there are other people out there who have done this and they're perfectly fine. You can see a million transformations on the internet going to the gym. People who were lanky and small to now buff as shit. Or YouTube channels where people had 2 subscribers and now they're up there upwards in the hundreds of thousands or millions. Some of the most popular, YouTubers that I've grown up with, I'm 22 by the way, one of the most popular YouTubers that I've grown up with, I remember seeing them sub 1 million subscribers. I remember seeing them like that. And now some of those YouTubers are the faces of YouTube. And it's just crazy to know that people can do this. And it's even crazier to know that I can do this too. And, I'm probably not going to get a lot of views early. That's just how the algorithm is. But I don't care. Because I know that when I make my videos and when I do what I got to do, I'm going to get better every time. So when the algorithm does give me that chance, and when life gives you your chance, when life rolls the dice and say, all right, it's your turn, you're chill, you're happy. Because you've worked on your craft. And now when the algorithm pushes out your shit, it's practically perfect. Because instead of worrying about your views and all that stuff, you got what you got and you were able to do what you wanted to do. And life gave you that chance. So yeah, that's me rambling about mentality and mindset. Just me going off the cuff. I don't have a script. I really don't. I just start rambling. You could probably tell because I tend to repeat myself and things don't make sense. Be honest and give me actual criticism in the comments. I could make a script and have something to follow if I really, really want to. If it's clear for you guys, makes the video a lot more manageable to watch. But I prefer the raw style pause of just me going at it. Pause again. Damn. But yeah, if you guys like that, just, like, subscribe for the algorithm. Comment below also for the algorithm. But thanks.